Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to edit using VN video editing software. Now this software is available on Android, iOS and Mac, not on Windows, but you can use it on Windows using an emulator. And I mean this editing software whose name is VN. This software is basically for beginners, not for very much professionals, and this software's user interface is pretty nice, and it's kind of like a professional editing software. Like it gives you each and every options that we get on some high level video editing software. So without any further delay, let's get started and let's see how to start editing with using VN. First of all, the thing which you are gonna see is how to download it. So downloading is pretty easy. You can just open the app store on your computer and then just search for VN. From here you can just download the VN video editor from here. It's also available for Android and iPhone, or you can say iOS. Next we are gonna just open VN. If you can't find the VN on your dock, you can just go to the launch pad, and from here you will get the VN. So after you have opened it, you won't see like this. I have already created some of my projects, so you can see these projects over here. So first of all, you have to create one new project from there, and then only you can start editing your new video. I have all these things. I will just go to I will select all this and I'll just delete them. Right, so I have deleted those things. That was the first project I was doing over here. I mean, that was the last project I was doing over here. And so when you will open the VN editor, it looks pretty much like this. So first of all, it gives you this directed by VN, this kind of a title which you can use, but I don't like it, so you can just press the delete option to delete that. So first of all, we'll learn how to import your media into VN editor software. So here you can see this is a very like simple user interface of VN. So from here you can click over here, and then you can import the files you want. So here I have one video which I have downloaded. This is my old video. I'll just click on open. After you have opened it, you can see that this is the video file, and you can just press and you just drag it, so it will come on your timeline just like this. Now from here you can start editing your video. Okay, so after importing, we will learn how to do some trimming and splitting. So here you can see this is a white color playhead. So if when you will drag your mouse, this playhead will go like this. So for example, if you have done any mistake over here and you want to cut that area, then you can just bring your playhead over the area, and you can just press this split option over here, and and the video will split into two halves. Again, to the other part, you can take your playhead and click on the split option, and after you have split it, then this part is being separated from the whole video. After that, you can click on this part and you can just press the delete option to delete that part. You can also trim it. For example, I'm going to the last, or you can say the end of the video. So the end of the video, for example, I don't want this much part where my playhead is. I don't want this much part from the end. So what you can do is you can just select that part and you can drag this portion to there, and that part would be automatically deleted from your video. And that's how we do some easy splitting and trimming in VN editor software. Now we'll learn about overlay footage. For example, here you wanna like place a footage above this video file. For example, here you can see this is one of my video files, and for example, if you wanna put another video over this, for example, here you have to again like import another file. So I will just right click and I'll go to import from file app, and here you can choose a video and just click on open. After you have done that, you can select that and you can just drag it and drop it on the upper layer, and see this has been placed over here. So this is the overlay file, and from here you can see that here I'm speaking, and when it goes here, these upper layer video starts just like that. So that's how we give one overlay layer video, and you can give lots of overlay videos above your main video. And basically the lower video is attached with the overlay video. You can say it's connected with the overlay video, and that's how I do some overlay footage. Now for example, if you want to add some text or on your video, so here I show you how to do this. So here I shown you how to do this overlay footage, and now you can, if you want to add some text over your video, so how you can do it is like, for example, here you want to add some text. So here you can click on this T option over here, you can see, and from here you get a lot of title presets. For example, if you want this, you can just drag it and drop it on the timeline, and here you can write, for example, my name. Just like that. You can write your name or anything else you want, and from here you can change the style, you can change the size as well, and through this option you can change the color of the background, and from here you can change the color of the text. From the border option you can change the opacity of the border or the size as well, and you can also change the color of the border. And from here you can change the alignment or the position or the orientation of the text, and that's how we add some very simple text over our video. And if you want to just delete that, you can just press over delete. And you can also add some transitions in your video from going to motion, and here you can get the in animation. So if you press on fade, your text will fade. If you click on scale, your text will scale up, and there are lots of options like spin, slide, reveal, gradient, and you can also set the duration. Just like that, you get the out animation. From this animation will occur when your text is going, just like that. Your text is going out of the screen, that time this animation will happen. And you can get the loop animation, which will continuously happen till the duration of the text. For example, there is blink, there is heartbeat, there is breathe, etc. I'll just press here, and if you want to delete that, just click on the delete option and your text will be deleted. Next, if you want to add transitions between your video clips, that's a very important thing. So for example, I want to get some transitions between here. So first of all, we have to split it. After you split it, you get this plus option.
And to destroy that,
so when you click on the plus option, so when you press on the plus option, you'll get this kind of like animations. For example, black. From here you can add the black color transition, white, for example, or dissolve, and there's lots of such kind of options like this. Here you get matte, from where you can add some other kind of transitions. For example, this one, just like that. This is square, and it looks good between two different kind of clips. This is not this are not two different kinds of clips. That's the same clip which I have trimmed, so that doesn't looks too great. But I'm just showing you that like this you can add transitions between clips. I'll just press no. And you can also for example, here we have this overlay clip. Now if you want to add some transitions for this overlay clip, you can go to motion, and you can, just like the text, you can select fade, you can select gradient, anything. Click on the plus icon. Now when I will start it, here you'll be able to see that the overlay video starts like this, so it looks more beautiful. And that's how we add some transitions in our video clips. Now if you want to add some musics, now adding music is also pretty interesting. So you can click on this icon and you will reach here. So from here you can download some music if you want, and from here you can go to sound effects as well, from where you can add some of the sound effects, but first I have to download them, of course. Now you can take any music from here, and if you want your own music, click on my music and click over here to import the music. I have one music. I hope I don't get a copyright over it. And you can click on use, and just like that. Now you'll get lots of options. For example, here you can get one options. From here you can manage the volume of it, and you can, if you want to just give a part of the music, then you can just choose that one too by like dragging this little playheads. You can say the start and end points. From here you can change the volume if you want, and you can get animations in music. For example, if you wanted to fade in, or if you wanted to fade out, you can just do that. And from here you can change the beats. For example, if you hear some beats, then you can click on that option, just like this, and you can mark the beats over there, and you can just press this button and it will like create that effect in the music. And from here you can again change their volumes and all, just like in the previous option. And from here you can duplicate it as well. And that's how we add some music. And if you want to edit the audio of your video, then you can just select it, you can extract the audio, and now from here you can go to options and you can just change the volume, change the animation, and all that tasks you can easily do over here. So for example, if you don't like the color of your video, for example, here you can see that's a very messy color, and I was not that like I didn't color grade my videos at first. So if you want to color grade this video which looks very bad, then what you can do is you can go to clip and click on filter, and from here you can choose the any kind of filter you want, that you like. For example, here are lots of filters which I can see. Go to fog. I really like the L4, this one. So just like that, you can color grade a video easily using just one click. You can color grade your video, and like that's a very interesting function of the, or you can say a characteristic of this editing software. Now it depends on your choice of color and on your video clip as well. Like there are many colors which won't give you that kind of good picture in this software. You have to choose it on your own, and you have to like see your video as well. Is it looking good or not? And color grading is the most important part of a video, since it can affect the whole video. And if you do some bad color grading, then it will just mess up your video like anything. And from filter, as I said, when you do color grading, you can also click on this adjust option, and you can adjust the exposure, the contrast, the brightness, saturation, the vibrance, anything you want, as your wish. Now it depends on your test of color. Just like if you want exposure to be high, if you want the contrast to be high or low, it directly depends on your video. You have to see your video, and then you have to color grade it as you wish. Now the last thing which we are going to learn is speed, how to control the speed of the video. For example, here I will just split between two things, and there are again some minor things which I'm gonna show at the last of this video. I'm gonna split over here as well. And if you want this part to be slow or fast, anything that you want, you can just click on this option over here, and from here you can click on this options, and it will automatically change the speed. I will just undo that, and you can also change the speed using these curves. For example, if you want this to be slower and this part to be faster, just like that you can do it. So when you take these dots to the upper side, your video gets faster, and when you move it to the lower side, then it will your video will get slower, just like that. And I will just go to undo, just like that. Okay, now here you can go to regular as well, and from here you can also change the speed as you like. So like that you can just edit the speed of your video. And now some minor things. For example, here you can see I want this part to have some effects. So here you can see this is the effects button. So when you click it, and here you get all these options. For example, if I click on black, see this kind of an animation occurs. This kind of an animation occurs. Again, there are lots and lots of things over here which you can use. For example, this one, so it happens like that. So that can also be used as a kind of transition in your video. And over here you can get this duplicate option, and you can duplicate a clip as well. You get the crop option, from where you can simply crop your video just like that, or you can also change the aspect ratio of your video. Here you get the mirror, from where you can get a mirror image of the clip, and from here you can flip your image as well, or your clip you could say. You can reverse it using the reverse option, and it will process for some time, which I'm not gonna do. And you can also just do these things very easily in your editing software. And now after you have done the editing, now if you want to export it to a video file, you can just click over this option, and now you can export your video to anything like 1080p or 4K. For example, if you want to export it to 4K or 1080p FPS, if you want to keep it 30 or 60, anything you want, and you can just click on the export option to export your file. And that's how we edit in editing software. And this was a very like rough kind of video showing you how to start with VN editing software and how to start editing easily in video editing software for very beginners. If you like this video, then don't forget to click on the like button. Also share this video with your friends who are beginners into video editing and are searching for a free and good video editing software on a Mac or on a mobile phone. And comment down your thoughts about this video. If you have any kind of query or doubt, then you can just comment it down and I'll make a new video on it. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.